Let's see here. Okay, there's a bit of scratching on the radio. I'm going to try to make out what you're saying. Now, hold on.
Okay, might want to move closer to the reception device, perhaps. Can you hear me now?
The satellite dish.
Yeah, the satellite dish.
It's slightly better, but I think I can make my way through.
Okay, cool. Now, Super Bowl Sunday yesterday, obviously a big day in America, but for also, it looks to me like the rest of the world, as everyone seems to be getting into the Super Bowl business.
Yeah, I think more and more, I think people are catching on, just like with other sports also, soccer, and let's hope with the Rugby World Cup this year. More people catch on, and also I think it helps to have a halftime act like the Black Eyed Peas, who are very internationally recognized.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. So it's not only, of course, the sport itself, but there's this halftime entertainment. There's all the advertising as well. To me, it didn't seem like that the entertainment went so smoothly yesterday, though.
I didn't hear that last question. I'm sort of getting in a good spot to get your reception here in the U.S.
Sure.
So you go in and out. So I heard the first part of the question, but just the last line.
I was just saying that the entertainment didn't look like it went so smoothly yesterday.
It was, I think, a little bit off. I of course, at halftime, we usually sort of talk a lot and hang out. But from what I saw of it, I guess there are a couple of mishaps. And also with the national anthem with Christina Aguilera, I guess, blowing a couple lines, too.
Yeah, which is quite unusual. Now, you're currently in, as you say, in Northern California, in a small town there. And I hear there's a wee relation of that small town to the actual game itself.
Oh, most definitely. This is Packer headquarters on the West Coast, because the quarterback for the Packers, Aaron Rodgers, is from this tiny little town. So the school has changed its colors to green and gold from purple and white for the month. And banners are all over town, and people are having burger specials and the Aaron Rodgers burger. So it's really a big thing. It's akin to maybe something happening. Dan Carter. It's that kind of a thing. Dan Carter from a small town in Canterbury that he's from.
Yeah,
probably had the same feeling with him when he made big.
So there's obviously an enormous sense of pride. Do you think there'll be some kind of parade when the sports heroes return?
As a matter of fact, they talked about it. I don't know how you can have a parade in a dinky little town like this, but somehow, some way they'll work it out. It'll go past the university, go downtown past all the bars, and people will drink, and it'll be a good celebration. Because he's a good guy, and he's a local guy, and he always comes back here, and his father owns a chiropractic business, and they're just kind of locals around the neighborhood.
A chiropractic business. Well, that's probably quite handy when you're a sports person, I'd imagine.
I think so. As a matter of fact, I'm not quite the sports person, but sitting on that sofa and going to the fridge for beers has got my back a little out of whack too. So I'm going to go see him myself.
For sure. Now, and you've given me the impression of this little town called Chico that you're in. That it's as you say, very, very small. I mean, how small is it? I mean, is it just a little dusty street with a couple of shops?
No, it's a little bigger than Ashburton, or Ash Vegas as it's called. But about 87,000 people. Thriving university of about 15,000 students, and sprung here right at the foothills of the Sierra Nevada mountains. Sierra Nevada Brewery is here, and that's the one of the largest breweries in the country.
I'm very familiar with that. Yeah, we there's certain bars around Auckland that import some of the beer from there. It's very nice.
Yeah, it's a very nice brewery, nice brew house, all in all. It's we can see volcanoes from here, a couple of volcanoes, Mount Shasta and Mount Lassen, and bikers and hunters and people who love the wilderness. All the hippies came to Chico from Berkeley after the 60s, in the 60s and 70s and early 80s. So it's that kind of town too.
Yeah, nice. Well, it sounds really ideal. I'd love to visit there someday, I reckon.
Beautiful.
And you're currently teaching at a business school, entrepreneurship.
Yeah, teaching at a business school, using those skills that I honed while working at Hewlett Packard, and also while creating Uncle Vernon's authentic Louisiana barbecue sauce and marinade at all fine outlets, and also another little business in Canterbury. So yeah, I'm teaching in a business school, going back to all those business skills I tried to master during those days. And early on, you get caught with your pants down a couple times, and you figure it out along the way. So it's going along pretty smoothly this semester, my second semester teaching.
And of course, those not familiar with Vernon on the show before, used to teach American studies, wasn't it, at Canterbury University?
Yes, American Studies at Canterbury, teaching a hip-hop culture and sports course and things like that.
Cool. Well, how would you sum up the vibe post Super Bowl? I mean, was it one of the best? Was it a goodie?
Oh yeah, it was one of those good games. The last 4 games they've been talking about have been really close games, good games, where people don't let the nerves get to them as much as they do wanting to win a championship. So people play hard now. There used to be blowouts, and the other team just falls flat and gets embarrassed and starts crying. But now people fight it out to the end. So that's good. It was a great game. In that sense, it was as they say in New Zealand, like, rugby's the winner, football was the winner.
Excellent. Football the winner. Well, on that note, thanks very much, Vernon. Hope to catch up with you again soon. Yeah, man. Take care of yourself, and hello to New Zealand. Shout out to Canterbury and all the folks in Auckland, and let's talk soon, man. All right. Cheers. See ya.
Take care. Peace.
Vernon Andrews there joining us in a town called Chico in North California.